Denis Villeneuve, the best fantasy thriller director today. Known for his unique films based on science fiction and fantasy, Denis Villeneuve has become one of the most in-demand directors to work with in the last decade.
That's a proper introduction.
French-Canadian director Denis Villeneuve has quickly become one of Hollywood's most exciting directors to watch. Although he started directing in the mid-1990s, Villeneuve only grew to fame in the last decade. 2013's Prisoners with Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal put him on the map and was even nominated for an Academy Award. It was Villeneuve's first English-language film and marked a turning point in his career. Known for his dark storylines and intimate looks into the psychosis of his characters, Villeneuve's movies have been a refreshing addition to Hollywood. Unlike many other directors, Villeneuve is constantly reinventing himself and his work. He switches from genre to genre a lot and is unafraid to experiment with new actors and new storylines. Describing his reasoning for his unique point of view, he has said that we need relationships, we need to communicate together, and cinema is such a powerful medium to do that. Because of his ability to capture the audience's attention and the powerful performances he's able to get from actors, Villeneuve has rapidly become one of the 21st century's biggest directors. Insane visuals and storylines.
Every civilization was built off the back of a disposable workforce.
One of the motifs of Villeneuve's work is his beautiful visuals, where every shot is crafted like an art piece. No matter where you freeze on one of his movies, the selected frame is carefully constructed. Part of this credit is due to his frequent collaborator Roger Deakins, who he's worked with on 3 separate occasions. In fact, Deakins won his first Academy Award for Best Cinematography in Villeneuve's movie Blade Runner 2049. Just like his previous movie Arrival, Blade Runner 2049 was known for its visuals and use of color. While Arrival was trademarked by its use of the color white and its lack of saturation, Blade Runner 2049 was the opposite and used a surplus of color and saturation. Specifically, Blade Runner 2049 used a lot of orange, purple, and blue to accentuate its dystopian world. As well as that, Villeneuve utilizes a lot of poetic shots like center framing silhouette shots and wide shots. In his work, he also employs a lot of dramatic lighting techniques in order to make the scenes feel heavier and the dialogue more impactful. Although Blade Runner 2049 was nominated for 5 American Academy Awards, received critical acclaim, and was considered the best film of 2017, it was a box office failure. Villeneuve, Deakins, and star Ryan Gosling took the financial hit on their chins, and the movie only served to further their careers. Blade Runner 2049 cemented Villeneuve's skill in science fiction stories, as well as his ability to adapt a story from a previously made film. After Blade Runner 2049, Villeneuve signed on to adapt the Dune story from the original 1965 novel of the same name. Although David Lynch made a version of Dune in 1984, Villeneuve felt like he viewed the story differently and wanted to make his own movie. Almost immediately after the success of Blade Runner 2049, Villeneuve signed on to direct the newest Dune remake with a star-studded cast. The newest version of Dune is set to be released in October 2021 and exclusively on HBO Max. Gut-wrenching and powerful performances. Part of the appeal of working with Villeneuve is the unspoken effect he has on the careers of actors. Villeneuve is known for giving actors and actresses the opportunity to explore genres outside of what they normally do. Besides that, Villeneuve's work is often associated with extremely well-written screenwriters, and this level of story elevates the performances of the actors. For instance, Hugh Jackman's performance in Prisoners was so widely acclaimed because it showed another side to him that the public hadn't seen in a very long time. With Prisoners, Jackman was able to portray a desperate father willing to go obsessive and violent lengths in order to get his daughter back.
And why did you look for my fucking daughter rather than fucking— Hey.
Before that point, he had only really been involved in a lot of films by Marvel and a lot of movies that were directed to younger audiences. Prisoners gave him the opportunity to appeal to an older audience who maybe weren't exposed to his work in this capacity. Another example of Villeneuve's influence is in Blade Runner 2049, where lead Ryan Gosling was given the opportunity to work outside of his normal rom-com genre. While he does have a love interest, Gosling is given enough time to fully shine as a leading man. He's in every bit as marvelous and captivating as other A-list actors in Hollywood, and this genre change shows off his versatility. Gosling's acting range is on full show in this movie, and he doesn't disappoint. Although it was an unusual movie for him, it paid off in the end because it showed the mainstream media what he's capable of. Since then, he's been attached to another action thriller movie as well as a horror one. Truly, Villeneuve gives actors the opportunity to change genres and show their full acting potential, which often opens up their next options. The Life of Denis Villeneuve. Villeneuve was born in Quebec, Canada, and studied science in secondary school before studying cinema in university. He began making short films in 1991 before his directorial debut happened in 1998 at the Cannes Film Festival. From there, his career began to skyrocket in Canada, but it was at a slower ascension in America. In 2011, he was named one of the top 10 filmmakers to watch by Variety. Within 2 years, he would direct Prisoners, and his life would change forevermore. Villeneuve is known for his combined love of science and film, which he often combines. In person, he's fairly quiet and polite, a sharp contrast to his often confrontive films. He's not afraid to make controversial or challenging movies. In fact, he leans towards them. The director enjoys making films that introduce new looks into a character or a certain genre. He enjoys making films that go against societal norms of what's popular at the time. Villeneuve is constantly reinventing genres in film and outdoing himself. While some of his motifs carry on from film to film, namely visuals, Villeneuve strives to change up his style.
I applaud Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve.